All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's me, Texas Hardcore, and of course, the one, the only Juno 2000. And so, for Swines, I just decided that I would do Gregory's Girl. This is a really good movie, one of my all-time favorites in my top 10. It's not your usual vomit com or anything like that, or any of those Hallmark satanic bullshit movies. So yeah. So we got about 8 people in the chat, so I'm gonna do roll call real quick and just you know shout out to Chester Franklin, Jimmy Jam, Rosalia, Zodiac, Allen 7071, and so yeah, I think that hits it till Brooks shows up, and whoever else. Oh wait, we got Ginger Ninja. Yep, Jason's here. So
Hey, Jason.
Yep. Adam, roll call. Yeah. Oh, and Anthony, ciabatta palata tasta, pasta, man. So I hope everything's going well, Anthony. Good to see you and whatnot. So, for those of you that really have never seen this movie, like I said, it's a treat. It's a good one. It's kind of a British / Scottish film. There's actually a cut that's in Scottish, because it has, the brogue is very, very deep, but it's nice, and I think it's a little bit fun. It's a little bit longer than the British cut, but anyway, this is kind of like what'll be happening tonight.
There! Yeah, I've got it. Oh, yes. She's got a brassiere. What do you want, dear?
I'm here for the trial.
Look, this is a football trial, dear. For boys.
I want a trial.
You ever been in love? I'm in love. Since when? About half an hour ago. It's great. I feel restless and I'm dizzy.
I want to practice some shots at different angles.
I'll bring my compass. Good.
We need more women in this team. More new blood.
Yeah, she's some girl.
You're just obsessed by a beautiful young unattainable girl. So what?
Stop saying things like obsessed and unattainable. It's love.
Okay, it's love. Go and attain her then. Sweep her off her feet.
Would you like to come out with me?
Okay. Well, it's a bit slow. Yeah, slow and awkward.
If you're going to start falling in love, you'll have to start taking care of yourself.
You won't regret this.
Yeah, you won't regret this. Oh, sorry. And Brooks Sauce is here in the chat, and it's good to see you. And everything, as always, it's not a party until Brooks Sauce shows up. And Todd Christian's here, and I'm very pleased to see him here, because it's always a rare occasion when he's here, but he always does watch the replay and all that stuff. And Russell's here too. So, there we go.
Hey there, Alan.
Watch this on Brooke movie. Yeah, exactly. And Sailor George is here. Excellent.
Hey, George.
Party is just getting better and better. So while we're at it, I'm just going to throw in this little, bit of comedy, because it's going to be a beloved portion of all the streams from now on.
They are punk rockers. The new craze, they tell me. They're heroes, not the nice, clean Rolling Stones. You see, they're as drunk as I am. They're clean by comparison. They're a group called the Sex Pistols. And I'm surrounded now by all of them Just let us see the Sex Pistols in action. I am told that that group have received £40,000 from a record company. Doesn't that seem to be slightly opposed to their anti-materialistic view of life?
No, the more the merrier.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, tell me more about it.
We fucking spent it, haven't we?
I don't know, have you?
Yeah. It's all gone.
Really?
Down the boozer.
40, really? Good Lord. Now, I want to know one thing.
What?
Are you serious, or are you just making me, trying to make me laugh?
Gone.
Really?
Yeah.
No, but I mean about what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
You are serious? Beethoven, Mozart, Bach and Brahms have all died. Really? What are we saying, sir?
Wonderful people.
Are they?
Oh yes, they really turn us on.
What do they do?
Well, suppose they turn other people on.
That's just their tough tricks.
It's what?
Nothing. A rude word. Next question.
No. What was the rude word?
Shit.
Was it really? Good heavens, you frightened me to death.
Oh, all right. So
What about you girls behind?
He's like your dad, isn't he, this geezer?
Are you,
With your granddad.
are you worried, or are you just enjoying yourself?
Enjoying myself.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Always wanted to meet you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
We'll meet afterwards, shall we?
You dirty sod. You dirty old man.
Well, keep going, Chick, keep going. Go on, you've got another 5 seconds. Say something outrageous.
You dirty bastard.
Go on, again.
You dirty fucker.
What a clever boy.
What a fucking rotter.
Well, that's it for tonight. The other rocker, Abel, and I'm saying nothing else about him, will be back tomorrow. I'll be seeing you soon. I hope I'm not seeing you again. From me, though, good night.
The Sex Pistols are, if possible, even better than the lovely Joni Mitchell.
And the Dutch.
The lovely Joni Mitchell, who always to me looked like a ghost. But, not music wise, just sometimes she did. She looked like a ghost. But, Anyway. Hi, everybody. It's Chris Jericho here. Oh, no, I'm not Chris Jericho. Never mind. So Juno, I see you've been putting up all these like Hollywood Dead videos and stuff.
Yeah, and I also put a Beavis and Butthead segment with Richard Linklater's part in that movie earlier today, where he's like the bus driver.
Put that up. I need to watch that.
Yeah, that's him. That was him voicing the bus driver, like a bus driver that fights with Beavis. Like that's funny because he delivers a lot of good movies. Richard Linklater.
Yeah, we were talking about him last night on Talking Movies with Sean Kenny and Jim and myself. And if you guys didn't see that, because I was hoping like a lot of you would show up because it was a good time. We did like the not so romantic kind of films for Valentine's Day, and we all had some very we all had good picks. It was kind of funny because Jim had The Fly, which totally I was like, whoa, wait a minute, but it is a love story in its own way and everything and all that. Oh, that it's Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Abe. Just be careful of those bullets and be sure to wrestle a bear when you have a time to do that, and make sure to
wrestle that
whittle some Lincoln logs. Well, Abe Lincoln, he was a vampire hunter too. So,
yeah,
got to give him credit for that.
Yeah, and he's kicking John Woo's ass in arm wrestling.
he you know he it's unfortunate, that he was a vampire hunter, but it never stopped him from taking a bullet, unfortunately.
Yep. They even had to force him to fight zombies too.
And then what was it? FDR fought a werewolf or some shit. Some movie that Barry Bostwick was in about Abe Lincoln fighting werewolves or zombies or something. I mean, not Abe Lincoln, but FDR.
Probably, I don't know. They make a lot of weird shit, but it's out there. It's
Yeah,
all out there.
John Wilkes Gooch. That's correct. I have actually been to Ford's Theater and then the house where they took him after he got shot, and they have the pillow with all the blood stains and encased in like a glass box. It's like, oh, that's a pleasant reminder. Go down to the gift shop and buy your own blood-stained pillow. No, they didn't have that, but it wouldn't surprise me. This is a facsimile replica of Lincoln's blood-stained pillow.
Well, that would have been a collector's edition.
Right. Oh, Sir Marlos is in the house, and he had McDonald's.
Mickey D's. Fuck yeah.
And Rosie says, damn, that's dark. Well, you know me. It's gotta, if it's not dark, it's never bright. So. But, anyway, so yeah, just so we're on the right track or wrong track.
This is where the law stops, and I start.
I don't fucking like football. I don't.
Hey guys, want to go whitewater rafting in Halloween 5?
The CWO have asked me to take this opportunity to say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yes. So. So Marlo says he's dancing. Well, yeah, the music does make you want to dance. That's for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, it's great. Yeah, see, great Scott. Look at that. Russell's being punny tonight. So there we go. That's the way to be, though. So yeah, I didn't think about it, but I should have uploaded a trailer for next week's show, which is actually going to be Cooley High. That's one Juno and I have been talking about, and Alan likes that movie, so it's kind of one of like Alan's choices. So that's we'll be, I'll be doing a watch party for that next week. We have another Roy. Roy, who the fuck is Roy? No, I'm Rosie. Another Rosie choice coming up next month. The Food of the Gods. That's an amazing Bird-Eye Gordon film about these animals that get giant and they go nuts. And I may top that one off with Village of the Giants, which is a really good one. It's got a young Beau Bridges in it, and a very, very young Ron Howard, and Johnny Crawford from the Rifleman, and Tony Basil. Yep, the bitch that did Mickey. I mean, sang Mickey. Uh, and also Tommy Kirk. This is, after Disney. And if any of you guys don't know about, the supposed Tommy Kirk scandal, just look it up, because I'm not going to talk about it. Not that I don't want to, but I would probably say a few things that would be kind of rather malicious, not towards him, because I always like Tommy Kirk, but I don't want to kind of, some people would, fuel the fire or whatever. I don't condone a lot of actions that people have done in their past or whatever. And so, but yeah, if you don't know about it, you can Google it. It's all there. Google is such a wonderful tool, isn't it? Okay. Is Food of the Gods kosher? Well, yeah, I think so. I would believe so. Tommy Kirk, George Michael's rest stop. Well, not quite, but Yes, Russell. Boom, boom, Washington. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs is in it, just like he was in the first or second Death Wish. He was in one of them.
He was in the first one, yeah.
The first one. That's
He was like one of the. He was like one of the first few muggers that Charles Bronson killed, or
right, yeah,
or because they go back and forth which mugger he kills, like a dozen of them, but he is one of them, and he's also in he's in Rob Zombie 31.
Right, which I haven't seen that one in a long time, but I like that movie. Believe it or not, there's not a lot of people that seem to like that one, but they like, a few others I won't name. But
As much as that movie has problems, I'd rather watch that than Hunger Games.
But yeah, I mean, I'd rather,
31's like
rather watch it
more
than Halloween
extreme.
2. His Halloween,
Halloween 2.
Electric Boogaloo. I want to have dreams
that piece
about
of shit.
flying white horses and, dumb, stupid
Yeah.
stuff.
The reason Rob Zombie did that because he didn't give a shit about doing a sequel. So that's why he had that stupid white horse crap in there.
But we do get Malcolm McDowell and Howard Hessman. So,
Yeah, Malcolm McDowell playing the most asshole-ish, unlikable Dr. Loomis.
And we have Greg Brewer in the house. So
That would have been interesting. Hey there, Greg. Good to see you. But yeah, Halloween 2, like, I know we did a rant watch party for 2018, but if it was Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, that would have been a rant. Seeing that piece of shit, because it was one of the voting.
Blood would rain from the sky, and
Do you despise that movie a lot? Like,
well, you know what? I saw the first one theatrically, and at the time, it wasn't too long after my mother died, so I was trying not to really. I was trying to cope with that, and this friend of mine, she kept bugging me, "Let's go see it. Let's go see it." And I kept trying to tell her, "Look, I don't want to go. I want to kind of stay away from that stuff for a while." But I went and saw it, and I liked it. I thought it was pretty decent. And then when it came out on DVD, they had that uncut version, which I decided to buy that, and it's like fucking night and day. It's terrible, because they cut out one significant scene to put this really horrid sexual assault scene in there, and it was like, wow, there's no need for this.
That was kind of stupid when they put that, because
I mean,
they changed the escape scene where you had Tom's house and Bill Moseley being the guards that are transferring and they get killed. Like, they get their fucking scene cut out for that bullshit.
Yeah, and it was like, really, I was just like, man, this was really unnecessary.
Because
You know,
I didn't realize they were in there because like it was years later than I saw the theatrical cut that they were in there because I saw it on AMC. Because for a while I had the shitty director's cut that you said you watched. I had
right?
that since 2007, and I didn't realize they were in that movie until like I saw like on AMC. I'm like, what the fuck? Bill Moseley and Tom Towers are in the movie, and Leslie Easterberg too.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck? I never saw that scene, so like I kept watching, and I'm like, holy shit, their scene was cut out from that shitty director's cut,
yeah,
and that scene was a lot better.
yeah. I mean, and the thing is too, it like kills the pacing of the film, and it's just like, wow,
There was convoluted shit, like there was back and forth wars, like that Ralph Simon he sold out, like he made a bullshit remake, and he said all this bad shit about the original, criticizing it, even though he was. It kind of makes him a hypocrite because he's like, "Oh, I never liked remakes," and
well,
he was like so full of shit about it, like they're so stupid, they should not remake originals. But he doesn't like the original. It seems out he doesn't like the original fucking Halloween movie.
and then
He complains a lot of shit about that one.
he has Red Dick in there. I mean, Courtney Gaines, and
Yeah, what a waste of a role that Courtney Gaines had to be in that bullshit. Instead of giving him like a better role, like I don't know, being like a fucking neighbor or some shit that I don't know, talks to Loomis or some shit.
loved Mark Lester and Jack Wilde in 1977's 71's Melody. How did that even come across in this conversation? It's all good, Russell. Anyway, I prefer Jack Wilde and Mark Lester and Oliver. You get to see
Yeah, great.
fucking Oliver Reed go ape shit and
I
beat that woman to death. So there you go.
yeah, I didn't like that Lord of Salem's movie, Greg. Yeah, that was boring piece of shit of a movie. Greg said the movie was confusing and weird.
But yeah, so it's like a quarter till. So if everybody wants to kind of get like
Mhm.
yourselves ready, we'll go and start the movie and all that good stuff. And you know, we can all die happy knowing that it's Lincoln's birthday, and he died for us, chopping wood and wrestling bears and becoming a vampire hunter. We got Marlo is in here, and he had spaghetti tonight. One thing is, like, if you make a couple of big pots of spaghetti and let that shit dry out, you can wear it as a wig. Like that shit. You can have a spaghetti wig. You can have a spaghetti wig. Yay. Apparently, what's her name? That little, well, she's not little anymore, but that Honey Boo Boo used to like sketty wigs or some shit. She stole it from me, though. Damn little cretin. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit the countdown, and then we'll get this thing started. The link is pinned at the top, and it's also on Tubi and Pluto. And if you have Amazon Prime, or Prime Video, it's on there. And yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out and coming out, and this movie is awesome, and you're all awesome. So anyway, here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Press play, bitches.
All right, so press play, bitches. This is one of those movies too that I pretty much know. I've seen this so many times. I know all the damn dialogue to it. She's got a Brazil. Poor Andy. Yeah. Eric didn't have his fucking camera. What an idiot. Oh, I forgot to give the yam warning, but oh well. First, Gregory is a girl. Why I oughta. There actually is a sequel that I've never seen called Gregory's Girls, and I guess he gets married and or something, and he has like a daughter or something like that. But I've never ever seen that. I don't think it did as well as this one and stuff.
So, like, the sequel, is it like out or just out of print or something?
You're totally like going in and out there. I couldn't hear what you said.
No, is the sequel like is it like around like
He's
like sometimes
still
they
doing
don't.
that, man. You might want to check your headset or whatever, because you were like, yeah,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You said there's a sequel of this movie.
Yes.
Is it
But
like
like
out like is it like around or something?
it's yeah, I mean it's somewhere, you know. Every time I've tried to see it, it's never on streaming or something, but I mean it's around. It might even be on might be on Look
Yeah.
Movie or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But did is it like good or is it like average compared to this movie?
I've never seen it, you know. I
Oh,
mean,
you never
I've
seen
heard
it?
it. Yeah, I've never seen it. I mean, I heard it was all right, but you know, it's funny because the director, after he made this, he did this other movie called Local Hero, and that actually, um, Gordon Sinclair, the guy that plays Gregory, he got a small part as a drummer, like in this one scene at a banquet, and that's it. But it, you know,
Mhm.
I thought it was all right, but it just didn't. To me, I mean, people really like it. It won some awards or some shit. People think it's a great movie, and it's not bad, but it wasn't. I don't know. You know, this one to me was kind of like lightning in a bottle. You know,
Mhm.
it's just all the weirdness and the awkwardness of everybody in it and everything and stuff. You know. What a name, Phil Menzies. I mean, woof, that's a scary one there. You know.
Jim the movie channel. Hey Jim, movie channel. He's in the house.
12 tons of cornflakes passes under a day. Really? It's a well-known fact.
What's up, Jim?
What's going on, Jim? Good to see you in the house. Yeah, I forgot to actually. There was a yams warning, and I forgot to like give it out and all that. You know, but Todd says the sequel is okay at best, not really as good as this one. The premise is a little uninspired, with Gregory becoming a teacher. So yeah, it's kind of scary. You know. You know, that's what I try to do. That you know, that it was a fun show. It was a great show. I was just so surprised at Kenny tonight being on Patrick's, and he just looked bored. It's just funny. I don't know if he fell asleep or what, but you know. But yeah, I was telling everybody about it, and I'm sorry that a lot of my main family missed it. I hope they go and watch it because it was a fun time. So I can't wait to be on there again. You know. Oh yeah, I forgot, Jim. Gregory has like a couple of Rush posters on his wall, as well as he's got Patti Smith, the Specials, and the Jam as well. So, and he's an amazing drummer. Well, no, not really, but you know. So funny, he has this electric toothbrush, and it looks like it's plugged into a cassette recorder or something. You know. Well, have a great night, Jim, and hope everything goes well. But
Good night, Jim.
as always, we'll see you. We'll see you around and stuff. Gooch brush. These kids, and then you hear, "Hello, Gregory," and those kids aren't even old enough to like say any words, just barely. It's like, what the hell? My name's Anderson. Brush hour 3. I don't know. My favorite baseball comedy is probably always going to be Major League. Although I do like Tom Selleck in Terminal Island, though, one of his first roles. Yeah, some of the teachers in this film are kind of, suspect when they start talking about some of the students of the female persuasion, that is.
Yeah, the Sandlot. I like the Sandlot and the Bad News Bears.
Oh yeah, Bad News Bears too, and the Sandlot. Yeah, all of those. What was that, Juno?
Oh no, I was just saying Sandlot and Bad News Bears. Like those are good movies.
Oh yeah, they are.
I enjoy those ones.
I like the Billy Bob Thornton one. There's a great outtake from it that he's talking to this one kid and he starts talking to him about like the John F. Kennedy assassination and some other things, and the kid looks at him and goes, "I don't think that happened." He's just like, looks at him like kind of blankly and stuff.
Yeah.
I love how they make fun of his mustache and say how he looks 15 already and stuff. And then here we have these goofs that are, he's trying to find for, goal scorer, or whatever, goalkeeper.
Mhm.
And then you got this one kid that's like digging for gold and stuff. Yeah, Moneyball is a great one too. I really like that.
Moneyball, good one. Yeah.
I fucking love baseball. I fucking love baseball. See, there you go. So there
What's
you
that
go.
curve?
What?
What's that curve movie? What's the drive the curve, swing the curve movie with Clint Eastwood? I want to see that one because I don't know what the name of it. It's like some curve movie, like swing the curve or throw the curve or some shit. It was like a baseball movie that Clint Eastwood's in.
I don't know. It kind of escapes me and stuff. Hey, Stacy, welcome.
Either and either P. Rich.
P's here. Hey, P. Rich. Hope you're doing good, brother.
Hope you're doing good. Prayers for you and family, P. Rich.
Todd asked if that's the one with Amy Adams.
Yeah, Amy Adams is also in it, and Matthew Lillard's in it too. I just forgot the name of it, but I remember seeing like a trailer for it, like on Xfinity when they would play like a trailer back when it would come out. Like we watch on demand, they put like previews of all shit to like rent and stuff. Because I would go to on demand and see like free movies. I remember seeing that like a trailer popped up for it a lot, and I was kind of intrigued to see it, but I forgot the name of it. Because I saw that it was Eastwood was in it, and Amy Adams and Matthew Lillard. It's just I forgot the name of it.
Greg said something, Angels in the outfield, and then he said The Natural, but I know The Natural is Robert Redford.
I do like The Fan. I think that's a awesome movie. Crazy.
Oh, Trouble
I
with
don't
the
know.
Curve.
That's
That's what he says. Yeah. Or
Trouble
both.
with the Curve. Okay.
He and Stacy said at the same time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, Kayla.
Yeah.
How are you, beautiful? You doing all right?
Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah, Beer League. Beer League is funny.
Would you?
Stacy,
Did you
I'm
like
not
that?
going to answer that question because on grounds that it would like incriminate me and stuff. And really, I don't think we need any more psycho films. Just my opinion. Wow. I'm not the person to really answer those type of questions. I don't, you know, that sort of stuff doesn't exist in my world. Sorry. I'm just saying I don't, one and done, I mean, although the other sequels were decent, but we had that abomination with Vince Vaughn, and we don't need anything else. Bates Motel was good, but you know, nah, it's time to look to the future and not to the past.
Make original shit. No bullshit remake. Yeah, they're mentioning Field of Dream. Did you ever see that one?
Which one?
Field of Dream.
Yeah, I've seen Field of Dreams. I like it, but oh yeah, real quick, this is the first appearance of Claire Grogan from Altered Images, which was such a great underrated band and stuff. Yeah, actually, it has to show her how to like stir everything, and whatnot. I like Bull Durham. I like that one too.
Oh shit, that's a good one. Will Burn.
Favorite performance in Gregory's Girl? All of them. He's amazing.
Is Hosers a baseball movie?
Is what?
Is Hosers a baseball movie?
Hoosiers is a basketball movie.
Oh, because I just seen the title of that one. I thought James Hackman's on the cover. Like I remember seeing that in stores, and I thought like that was a baseball movie.
I don't know. Todd, I can see where you're coming from on that, but Gus Van Sant to me has always kind of been a hit or miss. And I like that movie Elephant that he did. Oh my God, that was such a piece of shit. Ugh.
But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. If you enjoy it, that's cool. Each their own. We can agree, disagree, all the movies, but yeah, that's fine, Todd. Like shit, most of us like movies that people really think are pieces of shit.
Hey, Brad, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Are you back from Japan? It's been ages since I've seen Babe, so I can't really tell you whether or not I liked it because I don't remember.
Did you see 42, the Jackie Robinson movie?
No, I need to see that though.
I remember seeing that in high school. It's not a bad movie.
Paul Giamatti is amazing in everything. He would be great as David Berkowitz, I think, if they did a Son of Sam biopic, a real one, not that Summer of Sam, which was like ridiculous.
Yeah, that would have been that Paul Giamatti would have been a perfect pick. Well, Russell said that he doesn't like elephants.
Yeah, it's a terrible film. I agree with him.
Consider it boring. Do you like most of this? Like you said, his movies are most hit and miss, but do you think he's like overpraised or something? Gus Van Sant.
About what? What?
Do you think? What's your thoughts on Gus Van Sant? Besides, like he has hit and miss movies sometimes.
Some things are okay. I'm not, you know, he just doesn't really appeal to me all that much.
Mm-hmm. You would say Linklater is a better director than Gus Van Sant.
Yeah, but they're both different animals, and so I can't, But I mean, Linklater's from Texas, so I'm gonna always be sort of biased to that. I haven't seen anything yet on it, Brad. Do you know Juno? Jason Goes to Hell from Arrow?
I haven't heard anything.
I
They're
always
probably
for,
checking.
I
Oh,
always forget to check Dawn of the Discs or whatever.
yeah, I don't know. They're probably checking because they said that Cell movie that came out. They said there was like a big fuck up error on one of their discs, so maybe that's why they're delaying those Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X movies.
Right.
Because there was like an error. There was like an error on that Cell movie that came out, so like probably because of that issue, they're probably gonna check those movies before they get them made and done. Maybe that's probably the issue. I don't know. I haven't heard, but I know that was like probably the one problem that Arrow got right away was that people were saying that there was some fucked up edit errors on that movie to sell.
Yeah, Summer of Sam was bad. The thing that pissed me off the most is they had um, it wasn't like the band themselves that they had play at like what was supposedly CBGB's at the time, but it would have been perfect if they would have used the song "Son of Sam" by the Dead Boys in that film. But
Yeah.
for whatever
It
fucking
wasn't
reason,
it wasn't bad. It's just it was fucking weird and a bit convoluted because it kept going back and forth with too many fucking stories happening. And there's like this fucking weird orgy scene that just comes out of the blue. Like, what the fuck? What movie I'm watching? Son of Sam or the Triple X channel? Because it keeps like that part was fucking confusing because it didn't go nowhere with the plot. It just felt confusing. Like some dumb shit plot hole crap. And they went back and forth with Son and Sam character, David Berkowitz. It's directed by Spike Lee, which I think that guy's overrated, in my opinion.
I like a lot of his movies, but like some of the current ones, you know,
To me,
I don't like, you know.
I think John Singleton's a better director than Spike Lee.
Poor Gregory, you know, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous how these guys all try to act like they're like 30 fucking years old, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, Greg, I would agree. I could see Joe Pesci playing like Yogi Berra or something, but you know, Yogi Berra I don't think really went nuts like Tommy Lasorda used to. Yeah, I don't like sports. I mean, when I was a kid, I
It's
played
just,
soccer and basketball, but that's about it.
but you know, like what you say about one sport is your line.
The what? Oh,
You know
football,
your
yeah.
line. Like the way you
Yeah.
say, I like when you say that the line.
Well, I mean,
Like I don't like I like when you say the word. I don't like fucking football.
yeah, I never was much of a, you know, I'd say about the only thing that I would be in, you know, you know, as far as like a movie would be like probably wrestling, you know, or something, hitting people upside the head with chairs, you know, and no, I don't know.
You ever seen Ready to Rumble?
Yeah, it's fun, but it's not like, you know, Z actually thought about, he mentioned somebody doing that as a watch along. I
I
mean,
think I think it was during the Rumble matches we were watching because we had the Rumble name on there.
it's up on like Prime and stuff. So I mean, I would, you know, I wouldn't,
And it has David
mind
Arquette,
doing it at some point.
which is better than
And
Scream
here's
fucking
our,
five.
our first shot of the kid in the penguin costume. He gets sent around all over the place. Hey, room 4. And then they tell him somewhere else, like later on, poor penguin can't catch a break,
I'd rather watch Ready Rumble than see the fucking Scream 5 ever again.
If Freddy Krueger was your grocery bagger and he sliced one of the grocery bags, what would you do? Probably run,
You know what? Who's Freddy?
Exactly, Rosie. I like turtles. That poor guy now, it's probably, if people recognize him, I like turtles. We P Rich did They Live, I think, or maybe Sean. I can't remember. Somebody did one last year.
I know we did They Live one day. We were doing like one of the Carpenter films. It was during last year.
Yeah, that was yeah.
I remember we did a watch party for that one.
Yeah.
I had like the shit factory still book that I watched it from.
I have a commercial in the middle of this. Bastards.
Do you need Terrence stamp?
No, it'll be all good.
Oh, I thought like it would be like a long commercial or something. All that crap happening.
It's only like 2 minutes or something ridiculous.
Oh. Jimmy, James Van Dusen is in the house. Good to see you, Jimmy.
What?
Jimmy's in the chat. I didn't see Jimmy, so
Oh, okay.
Was he here earlier? I don't know because I didn't see.
Yeah, he's been here since he was the first one here besides Chester and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get to see Jimmy on the chat. Like I thought, like I was looking for him, but good to see you, Jimmy. Like sorry if I didn't see you in the first part. Just it's always good to see you, Jimmy.
So here comes this kid that I mean, he looks like he's about 50. No, I'm just kidding, but like he's the window washer and all this, and like he's a former student, and all that and whatnot, and it's like you'll see like later after he's hanging out with the guys and all that kind of stuff. He's talking about the teacher, like, come up and see me sometime. And then Andy, he keeps reading and he doesn't shut the fuck up. She has to throw a book at him, and whatnot. Like I said, there's a few things in here that are kind of sketchy. See, and then like Gregory's friend, makes all those baked goods and stuff and sells them around the school. It's like his side hustle. And then this guy who's like the headmaster looks kind of like Bella Lugosi. It's like wants some black currant jam, like stuff. Favorite ice cream flavor? Wow. Um, Anything pretty much that's chocolate without nuts. I'm not a fan of like nuts, and I shouldn't be because I love yams, but that's a different story in itself. But like peanut butter and chocolate, things of that sort. Yeah, chocolate malt is good. Yeah, banana no nuts. I like banana and fudge. That's good stuff. So now we have the first appearance of Madeline, Gregory's sister, and this little like goofy kid that's all smitten over her and everything. But look at that, he's handing out, candy to all these girls. He's a player. You know. Look at this moron trying to offer like Madeline like a cigarette. She's like 10 or 12 at best. Like yeah, caramel is good too.
With a wacky road.
Nah, we can skip Koresh. He was a fool. I don't know. I've never watched any of those Koresh movies. That whole thing was a clusterfuck. The Feds should have never been involved. Somebody would have killed him anyway. They killed a lot of innocent kids, you know. I just love how like she's giving him advice on you know, his love life, you know, and stuff. Yeah, Montgomery Clift was an underrated, definitely an underrated actor. He and James Dean had a thing going on apparently. Yeah, apple pie ice cream is pretty good. I like Bluebell's banana pudding ice cream. That's pretty good.
That means your lover, the one that you have the dreams about, counts.
I love this when they're watching the cooking show and his friend flips out and he's like, "You're putting too much in there," or whatever, you know. Go easy with the sugar lady. And then Gregory's argument with him and shit while he's bringing in like that coffee cake and shit. Hey, Schultze, good to see you. Yeah. Give me a second. There you go, Schultze. It's also on Tubi, and it's on Pluto TV and stuff. No, Stacy, I'm not rich enough to like travel to the UK. Let's see, let me get the Terrence stamp here. We're about 48:54 into the movie. See right there, a girl that's reading Midsummer Night's Dream is it should be a girl after your own heart. Well, at least for me, you know. You know the funny thing, Juno, this one elephant, two elephant, three elephant, that actually works.
It does.
You ever want to count seconds? It works. So you can actually learn something from this movie, how to count actual seconds.
I didn't know about that. Yeah, good to know. A lot of times movies do that. They make you learn new stuff.
Right.
And it's new for me. Like I didn't know about that. And it actually, you said it actually works.
Yeah, it actually works.
I mean, I should try that.
P. Rich mentions the fugitive. I always called that the fugitive. Yeah. You're
That does
welcome,
sound
P.
like that. That's a good title.
Yeah, be the fugitive.
So fun.
It's just like that whole, are you Gregory? Yes, sweetheart, that's me. Dorothy wants to see him, and he's all, yeah. And then this fucking kid just staring at him while, well, yeah, that's right, because he stole the kid's comb to comb his hair. But it's still funny. It's just, there's so many like little weird idiosyncrasies in this movie. I think that's one of the things that why I like it. Stuff like that. It's just a kid smoking a pipe. What the fuck? Only thing that's missing in that bathroom is like a goat. What's this thing doing in here? Who gives a fuck? Grass stains, and I don't know what other kind of stains. Now we can figure that one out. That's one of the best lines in that movie too, where he says about how everybody likes the donuts, but he's off on with the public says he's off on the Mars plan. Hey, Derek. Derek from the Woo Riders is here.
Derek. Hey, Woo.
Yeah, don't touch the ravioli. It's garbage.
I like the fifth album, man.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Puts his fucking whistle in his soup. When those two guys sit down, and then he starts talking about the veal and how they kill the baby cows and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Night, Jimmy. I'll talk to you tomorrow, brother.
Night.
And then you got Bella Lugosi here, playing this damn piano, and then the kids staring at him, go get along, you little boys. Freddie shed the final nightmare and can't stop looking at your poster.
Yep. Well, yeah, it's better than that piece of shit 5. That was a piece of shit. Good. Thank you, Z.
Cheers, Schulte. Have a good night. He's doing okay. I heard from him today. I think he's gonna do, unless he changed it. Friday afternoon, he had it set up to do Coppola's Dracula at probably around 4 your time, Chester, 4 in the afternoon. He and Jen, and Friday night, Juno has My Bloody Valentine, so we'll be doing that Friday night. But I guess he, like I said, I talked to him a little bit today, and he said he was doing fairly good. We didn't talk real long, just kind of seeing what each other were up to and stuff like that. I don't know, Gino. Maybe you should answer that question.
What?
If you lived in a castle, what 2 slasher icons would you have to guard the moat in the castle? I really don't know. I'd probably, go ahead.
Pinhead and Jason.
I'd go with Pinhead, and then I'd go with the rest of the Cenobites, really, I guess.
Or they could keep whips and chains and barbed wire around to keep everybody out.
This is the weirdest part of the movie, where her and the coach are doing the dance in that locker room, and then it's sort of like they disappear. It's like, okay.
Yep. But I would say Pinhead, because he had whips and chains and S&M and all that hardcore weaponry shit. So he can pretty much he could pretty much guard everything. Even without the Cenobite, he has everything. There's one part for motherfucker.
It's all trying to decide what to say. Hi there, just Jason is out for me. He's not much of a conversationalist. So this is the beginning of his first sort of quasi date, but not with Dorothy. Yeah, that's him. Z. He was in the TV movie Helter Skelter back when I was like 10 years old. It was scary as fuck, at least back then. But I think one of his best movies was The Stunt Man with him and Barbara Hershey. At least he's got about her dad. At least he's got an excuse for being a prib. I don't think she's dressed that bad. I mean, hell, I'd go with her to the chip shop. Why not? You know.
diamonds and dates and next. You might have to do some kissing later on.
He's so befuddled. I love it. Just like, what the fuck's going on here? And it's funny, Juno, how that one kid, Charlie, doesn't like say a word till like the end,
Yep.
Girl roulette, it's kind of like, I don't know. I've never seen it, Stacy. I'd mentioned it earlier before. Todd's seen it. He says it's okay, but it wasn't, up to snuff like this one and all. I never, I can never find it streaming places, but I'll just have to look and maybe find it. But I'd be going in blind since I've never seen it. So yeah, this is where he finally winds up with Claire Grogan. Yeah, that lady in the background, they're all mowing the lawn and all that shit. And then you've got that Volkswagen with the flames on the side. Kid driving by on the bicycle. Should have like threw like an ice cream cone at him or some shit. Last time I saw Claire Grogan in something was, I think, in one of the seasons of Skins. She played somebody's mother. No, this movie doesn't need to be remade at all. This is actually really one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. You know, him wearing her beret and then, you know, doing the counting thing and the dancing thing and all that. I think it's really cool. It's just all these fucking, you know, spasmodic moods, you know, and stuff, you know. Those are two different animals, Stacy. I like both movies, so I'm not gonna, you know. Oh, I didn't mean wings. I meant wands. God damn it. Stupid phone. All right, Chester. Have a great evening, and we'll see you probably Friday or whatever and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll find you, Chester. Have a good night. Take care, Chester.
Yeah, I love too how like this Eric kid with the camera has the, you know, doppelganger, and the kid, you know, will touch his chin at the same time and all this stuff, you know. Madeline spying and eating a sandwich, it's toast. See, I keep trying to, well, I haven't really talked to her except a little bit yesterday, but I keep trying to get Moonbeam to watch this movie with me and stuff. So I had to torture you all tonight. Just kidding.
That's a good movie, Checkers.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I enjoyed this one. Pretty good movie.
I like this better than Local Hero. I don't know. Just something about Local Hero to me was he was trying to be too commercial or something, or try to break out here in America, and obviously it didn't work. But I don't know. I just kind of found it. It's kind of. Like I said, there's lightning in a bottle sometimes, and other times there's other things. It's just like, yeah, nope.
Yep.
These two dummies trying to go to Caracas, and stuff. Yep, there's where Charlie says, "Come on, Andy, let's go home." The only word that the only words the guy speaks in the whole thing. Into the Great Wide Open sounds like my ex. Yeah, I've had a few of those exes as well. I don't think we've had the same ex, thank goodness, but yeah. Yeah, then this is really weird because it's like you had that fucking weird scene in the locker the locker room, and then you see her, running like at night. But it was, I guess, to do it as, you see her running in the daylight, and then you see her running at like nighttime. It's so kind of weird. I was telling Jimmy earlier today that I saw there's a movie I'd never even heard of that had like Robert Blake and Elliot Gould called what was that thing called now? Busting, and it's like they play two vice cops. And I've never even heard of it. I watched the trailer. It looks great. Like this real gritty '70s, violent like cop movie and stuff. So I'm gonna have to check it out. Well, I'm glad you showed up, Russell. I was kind of disappointed that you didn't show up for when I showed DOA, because I wanted to talk to you about, some of the Canadian bands and stuff, because they actually showed, like, when they went to Bleecker Bob's, there was like that Viletones 7-inch in the background on the wall. And, and I was talking about different punk rock records when I was, and everything. But yeah, so that was Gregory's girl and all that good stuff, and appreciate you guys coming out and all that good stuff.
Good movie.
There's something here, I swear. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna look at it, but it's called P Tang Yang Clipper Bang. What the fuck? It was a BAFTA TV Awards 3 times nominee, made in '82. And let me see what the fuck this thing says about it. I mean, what a title. What?
Pecker shot. Pecker shot. I don't know. I'm reading that. I'm reading what Rosie says. Pecker shot.
So this says something. Alan Duckworth is a socially awkward 14-year-old who is obsessed with cricket and Anne Lawton, a girl in his class. Alan daydreams throughout his day, showing up late for school and making little academic progress. He becomes friends with the groundsman, Tommy. Alan often follows Tommy around while making predictions about what the post-war world will be like. I don't know. Sounds kind of fucking weird, but it does say it has smoking and foul language. So there we go. That's our kind of movie, What the fuck? Oh, you're very welcome, Todd. I'm glad that you were here. It's always a pleasure having you here and everything, you know.
Good having you.
And all of you guys are welcome, you know.
Thank you, Chester, Rosie, Jimmy, Z, Brooke, everybody. P. Rich. Thank you guys, everybody, for stopping, hanging out, watching this pretty good movie, which I do enjoy this one. Thank you, Texas,
Oh,
for
you're
doing
welcome.
this one.
Well, you know me, I like to, you know, do things off the cuff. And
Yeah, because I know like you're saying that you wanted to see this one for with Moonbeam.
yeah, I'm trying to get uh, her to watch Amelie with me too, but that's not on streaming anywhere, so I'm gonna have to buy her a copy. She still owes me like a movie date anyway because I bought her It's a Wonderful Life, which is, you know, my all-time favorite movie. We still haven't watched that, but I don't know. It's like every time I tell her, like, we gotta, you know, the list keeps getting longer, you know, so she's gotta, you know, find some time and
Yep.
all that. Yeah, Todd, I don't know if you heard me at the beginning. I said that this wasn't, you know, your typical kind of like rom-com or romance movie that, you know, and it wasn't one of these, you know, Hallmark satanic, you know, films and stuff. It's all good, Russell. No big deal. Hey, Dirk, good to see you. Yeah, we just ended the
Hey,
movie
Dirk.
just ended and everything. So, you know, we're just, you know, I'm just kind of yapping like I always do, you know, at the end of the, you know, the stream and stuff. I think, you know, Dirk, if I were you, I think, you know, you should maybe lawyer up for that soup and giallos. Oh yeah, this movie definitely holds up very well, Todd. You know, it's one of those, you
Like
know,
you
I
said,
have to watch it at least twice a year, like
like,
I do.
like you said, like you said earlier, this movie does not need a remake.
It would?
Like you said earlier, like somebody asked you that, oh, should this be remade? And you said no. Like this is already
No,
a
no, no,
masterpiece.
no, no way. Uh-uh.
Like that's what I'm telling you. Like you should leave. They should leave masterpiece alone, not remake movies that are so good.
So movies,
Like you
so
said, this
so
one.
many movies that they're these remakes that they're just abysmal, you know, and oh, you know, I mean, no, this one was, you know, one of those that no, ever done any local adverts? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. You know, I don't have a face for TV. I mean, I like the adverts. They were a great fucking band, you know, one of my favorite, you know, British punk bands, you know. I mean, you can't beat a classic like Gary Gilmore's Eyes, you know. The only thing that I, you know, that I'll ever change Russell as my clothes. You know? Well, that'll be cool, Dirk. Yeah, I know you, man. You work so friggin' hard, dude. You've always got things going on, job wise and stream wise and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I did start watching, and this is pretty interesting. Gary Gilmore Girls, yeah. Dressing Up Halloween, the story of Ben Cooper about the guy who created like the Halloween costumes that we used to wear when we were kids and stuff. And I'm only about maybe 18 minutes into it, but it's really, really pretty interesting how they talked about how they got their licenses, to like include like Star Wars and Disney and all that sort of stuff, which they were, I think, according to his grandson, they were like the second company in the world to actually get like, tons of licenses for different characters and things and open up, that sort of thing for other companies, and stuff. I don't know. You guys know me. I'm into weird shit. I like, but I mean, I just thought that was interesting though, that they actually, somebody had the wherewithal to make a documentary about, Halloween costumes, when we were kids. And they have a lot of weird, like, homemade footage of like, kids in the different costumes. And there was this hilarious deal where there was actually, I guess, a Hulk Hogan costume, and they showed him like printing the masks, and it said Hulkster with the headbands and all that. And I was just like, oh man, because those Ben Cooper costumes, honestly, when you were a kid and you're wearing them, they all made you look like midgets because, including myself, because the way the facial structure on the masks were, and they're all like, odd looking kind of. Oh man, I I don't know. I'd love to, but the only way I would really get there, Dirk, is if I had you make a detour and come pick my ass up. That's about the only way I could get there. I mean, Jimmy talks about it, but I don't know. He doesn't like driving on the freeway, so but it's not that. I mean, it's not really that long of a drive from where I'm at, but I doubt it. I'd have to, start saving a little money, but I'm trying to save money for my trip to see a certain someone, but that probably won't happen this year, as always. But no, we'll see. But I'd love to actually, because I'd like to meet those dudes from Severn, but I don't even know who's going to be there. I haven't looked. All right, Russell, have a good night.
Night,
See you in
Russell.
about 5 minutes. Just kidding. Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, I'll be 5 minutes, Russell.
Oh, it does have a hell of a lineup. Who's there? We should see if we could get like, Darren to like, fly in.
Nope.
That's where that would be somewhere we could all meet up at Texas Frightmare. But whenever we say we want to meet up, we'd have to do it like somewhere central, where we could all make instead of everybody like going to one place. That would be all very cool though for all of us to meet up, like Chester and Rosie and Z and we could set some warehouses on fire or something and just cause a lot of havoc, different
Yep.
stuff. Holy shit, David Naughton and Griffin Dunn. Oh man, I'd love to ask David Naughton, what was it like having your head on the top of an ice cream cone? Stuff. Ty West, huh? That's interesting. I'm surprised Griffin Dunn is doing it, but that's cool. Dallas, Dallas is the perfect spot because you can go up to the book depository, and reenact the Kennedy assassination. Yeah, that's another dark one. Big D. I was born in Irving, and then I did live like the first 7 years of my life in Dallas. The Terrifier people. So is Leon going to be there? I would assume so. Juno, maybe you should think about getting a trip up here.
Oh, maybe Arthur Clown's gonna be there. That'll be awesome. David Howard Thornton.
Yeah. Yeah, he says Leon's going to be there. Well, then I'm sure that Thornton will be there too. That'll be, yeah. Well, it sounds good so far. I just have to check it out, see what's going on. But
yep.
Yeah, I guess we'll call it a night because it's kind of dwindled down to 6 peeps and stuff. But once again, I appreciate all you guys coming out tonight and putting up with us and whatnot and everything. So much love to you guys, and we'll see you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
See you on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday and whatnot on Junos. But yeah, Dirk said he met Leon and David Howard Thornton a couple of years ago and stuff. So that's good stuff.
At least it wasn't Don Pagaccini. At least Damien only know how to direct better horror movies than that dumb shit.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Love, peace, and bacon grease and all that good
Yep.
stuff. And
All right, buddy.
we'll see you
Bye.
on Friday. And hopefully Sean has his thing maybe Friday afternoon or whatever.
There! Yeah, I've got it. I've got it. Oh, yes. She's got a brassiere.
What do you want, dear?
I'm here for the trial.
Look, this is a football trial, dear. For boys.
I want a trial.
You ever been in love? I'm in love. Since when? About half an hour ago. It's great. I feel restless and I'm dizzy.
I want to practice some shots at different angles.
I'll bring my compass. Good.
We need more women in this team. More new blood.
Yeah, she's some girl.
You're just obsessed by a beautiful young unattainable girl. So what?
Stop saying things like obsessed and unattainable. It's love.
Okay, it's love. Go and attain her then. Sweep her off her feet.
Would you like to come out with me?
Okay. Well, it's a bit slow. Yeah, slow and awkward.
If you're going to start falling in love, you'll have to start taking care of yourself.
You won't regret this.